I guess to that point, how does this kind of compare to what you are used to?
Oh man, yeah, totally different atmosphere. The support here has been just phenomenal. I really can't go anywhere. I've been here like a week and a half, and everywhere I go, it's just like we're excited for the season. You know, thank you for being here. So it's been really, really refreshing, and I'm just happy to be here. I'm sorry?
You get that on the streets?
Yeah, everywhere. Everywhere I go, it's just can't even go to the grocery store without someone saying how excited they are. So it's just been really refreshing. I'm excited to be here.
By that being said, how much that excites you for the upcoming season, knowing that you got a fan base here that loves basketball, loves this team?
Yeah, I don't know if I even like really realized yet because I haven't like played in front of it. So I'm excited to get a little bit of a taste on Saturday, but I can only imagine how the first game is going to be. You know, playing here as an opponent, it's hard to play here. They get loud, they get crazy. Last year in Connecticut, we just kept saying, we know we can't take this thing back to Indiana. We got to finish it at home because it was going to be insane. So I'm excited to be a part of it and them cheering for me for once instead of against me.
Where was the most random place you've been stopped?
I don't really get out too much. I haven't yet, but you could literally be just walking down the street, you know, anywhere, and it just. I was in Kroger the other day just picking up some fruit, and they're like, "Oh man, you know, like super excited for the season." Just been really refreshing to be here and seeing how the welcome has been. You know, you never know how it's going to go when you come into a new team, a new organization, but this just been phenomenal since I've been here.
That happened to you a lot when you were past stops or in college at all? People recognize you out in public?
Not as much as here. That's for sure. The eyes are on you here. The lights are bright, but I think we got the Fever organization do a good job of taking care of me, and since I've been here, me and my family and my teammates has been great. Aaliyah, Caitlin, and Kelsey has been great, kind of showing everybody the ropes because they did play in this atmosphere last year. So just having someone who's done it, it's been pretty helpful. So.
What has the balance been like? How much you guys want to run offensively, but also realizing, hey, we got to reset and assert ourselves defensively and make that a priority?
Oh, we know we have to do that. I say we were last year in defense, 11th, I think Steph said. So that's kind of been our emphasis. That's what we start practice with is defense, and we kind of just keep it there. So everybody's been putting effort towards it. You know, you can't win without playing defense. Yeah, we have all the firepower on offense, but I think it's been a focal point, and yeah, we're serious about it.
DB, when you think back to free agency, I know you mentioned you talked with a few players maybe before making your decision. Do you remember who you talked to and like what sorts of conversations you had?
Yeah, I talked to AB, CC, and Kelsey, just kind of understanding Indiana. It's different, especially last year. Than what the past Fever season has been, and just with the fan base and how the organization run. And I'm a 15-year vet, so I kind of like things a certain way, and I just wanted to make sure it was a fit for me, and just mixing like young and a little bit of old energy in and how it flows. So just talking to those threes and understanding what they wanted and their goals, because I came here to win, and that's what we did in Connecticut, so I kind of wanted to continue that, and that's what they wanted. So. Yeah, that's how I ended up here.
Was there something any of them said that really stuck out to you? It gave you, a little bit of relief, or just like this, I think will work out for me.
They want to win. That's all I needed. That's all I need to hear. They want to win. They wanted to be led. They didn't have any experience last year in playoffs. It's totally different. So just taking the mindset on from the beginning, I feel like that's been our mindset in training camp, and they've just been really receptive to me being the leader, but also I've been following them a little bit too, because like I said, no one understands playing in this type of environment but the people who've done it, and just listening to them, it's been really refreshing. Yeah.
DeWanna, how important is it for a team to embrace expectation? If you want to reach the top of the mountain, you got to really kind of embrace it.
I don't even know if we have expectation. There's so many new faces. We got like 7 new players. Front office is new. The coach is new. So we just all just trying to figure it out day by day, and just trying to figure out what our strengths are and how we could play with each other. I don't know if I, in 15 years, have been on a team where we had this much firepower throughout the whole roster. And even our rookies in camp it's been competitive, it's been great. So just trying to figure out how we all can fit and how we can all make these rotations work. Giving each other a lot of grace, because we have people that coming in that, like myself, haven't played since, losing last year in the playoffs. So just all trying to figure it out. And I think that's the most exciting part, because we have so many firepowers, and we can just go any way, any given night, and just be unpredictable. So just making sure everybody locked in on the goal and understand what we want to do, and just taking it day by day.
Is the only way you can get that chemistry is go out there and play games? You can't just fake it.
Oh yeah, you got to go out there and play games, but also off the court. But I think we've been doing a good job in our locker room, getting to know one another. Like, kind of privately. Like I said, there's always a lot of eyes on Indiana, so just taking the time when we can to get to know each other and have that chemistry off the court. Because if you don't have it in your locker room, there's no need to even stepping on the court because it just won't work. So,
getting all of that that firepower in a room can sometimes be a recipe for disaster, but you guys are really embracing it.
Yeah.
How do you put the ego aside and embrace it so that you guys can have this really successful product?
I think we have a great group of I want to say girls, but they're ladies. A great group of ladies who understand that, and they just simply want to win and take this franchise to a different level than what they were last year in the playoffs. And it has been really easy, surprisingly. Of course, we haven't competed yet in the heat of the battle, but I think just laying the foundation from training camp, we wanted to do this for each other, that we know we're going to have to take some sacrifices. We know we're going to have to change some things about our game. We've seen it. We've seen the teams who won, and they had to do the same. So I think we're just all ready to adjust, and it's all fun when you're winning, so that's what we have to do.
You mentioned the newness. Because there's so much of it, do you almost feel like it's an advantage that it's a blank slate or a challenge? You guys have a lot to learn and figure out with each other.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if I even thought about it like that. I won't say it's a challenge. I think it's exciting. It's exciting because, like I said, there's just so many rotations and combinations you can play with, and you can play this person at point. You can play, like Sophie can play 1 through 4. You got CC now can play off the ball. I can play the post, and Tosh can play the guard. So it's just it's exciting. I'm glad I don't have to do it. I leave it to Steph, and I just, the players just give her grace because this is new for her too. So we all just giving each other grace and trying to figure it out. But at the same time, we know we have a goal. We want to win and a mindset, and we come in here every day and we work for it.
A couple more.
How do you think about the idea of teams usually needing to go through battle scars and often coming up short of a championship before finally getting over the hump? And how do you square that idea with knowing that you have a lot of vets and players on 1-year contracts and want to win right now?
Well, they got kicked out of playoffs pretty early, so I feel like that's a challenge within itself for those three. I came up short in the semifinals. I think that's a challenge for us. I think Tosh she didn't make playoffs. So I think everybody have their own different challenges and at different points of their career, and just trying to bring it together. What's the point of putting this roster together if you're not going to compete for a championship no matter what adversity you faced before? It's kind of like a new clean slate, and you got to have a chip on your shoulder from the beginning.
What have you learned about Stephanie as a coach?
This is my second year, so I had Stephanie in Connecticut, and so it's kind of be an easy transition. But yeah, she's tough. She holds everyone accountable. I think she's doing a great job with this group and just putting us in great positions to be successful and getting everybody to buy in. So that was the first part. But Steph is tough. But she also is a player coach, and she understands when you have to give someone grace or you have to give someone a pat on the back instead of yelling at them. So it's just been good. I feel like this group has been refreshing. I always walk around and I ask Kelsey and I ask CC how you feel. I want it to feel different for them. I want them to enjoy the process. I don't want to feel like someone's coming in and taking over or anything like that. So I always try to check on them and take care of them.
There's been a lot of talk this week about the on-the-court wisdom and veteran experience you're bringing. Is there any off-the-court stuff that you're also sharing with the younger players?
Yeah, for sure. We have our own little group chat, and I just try to throw little nuggets in there and just trying to change it. If we would say we're going to be one of these top organizations, we have to be about it. So I kind of hold them accountable on little things that needs to be done, that needs to be tightened up, and they have been very responsive to it. And and if they don't do it, I get them. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's been pretty cool.
Thanks,
cool.
Yep. Thank you.